Welcome to the orientation video for COMG 154, Intermediate Practical Computer Skills. This is a continuation of the 153 class. That class was probably pretty easy for you, but you will find this class has many new skills to learn. And my philosophy here is that you will be introduced to the skills. You may not learn them permanently, but you'll have an introduction to them, and then when you need them later in the work world, you'll be able to reconstruct the learning and come up with the skill set you need at that time. You need to have had either 153 class, or you can have permission of the instructor as a prerequisite. Since this is a distance learning version, you need some additional student study skills, the ability to read and learn on your own from the book, good self-discipline and the ability to manage your time well. You need to be able to ask for help when you need it. And please do check your email on a regular basis, because I send out emails to my students. A regular basis means like twice a week. There's one big fat textbook for the class. We'll do most of it, but that's a picture book, so don't worry too much about its size. I'm sure you're more worried about the cost. You'll be using the internet to access the Blackboard shell, and then you need Microsoft Office 2010. If you have an older version, you will not be able to do all of the assignments. Some of them, you can do parts of some of them at home, but some of them you'll need to have Office 2010. There are instructions on the front page on the announcements page in Blackboard on how you can purchase a legitimate copy of Office 2010 for a low price. The way you'll do the class is that for each lesson, for each chapter, you'll get the instructions and specifications from Blackboard. Then go ahead and do the book work. You'll do the chapter assignment, and you'll do one at the end of the chapter. Many assignments have files to download from Blackboard, and then you'll upload your graded projects back into Blackboard, and I'll grade them from there. There are lots of projects. I'm not sure how many, tons of them. Each chapter is worth 10 points. 4 points for the chapter exercise, and then 6 points for the in the lab exercise at the end of the chapter. The grading scales for what I'll count points on is listed in Blackboard each time, and there are also several extra credit activities that you can do. You can tell which ones are extra credit because they say extra credit on them, and also because they're listed in Tools, My Grades with 0 points, so that's how you know they're extra credit. Well, let's run over to Blackboard and see if we can see how that works. This is the rose-colored class. You can see that my PowerPoint slides were kind of rose, but I had some other colors in there too. And on the announcements page, you'll see announcements from me, and they'll come and go. And then there are also grading deadlines that will be posted right on the front page. For the distance learning version, the way I'll handle the due dates is that I will typically you have one assignment a week due, one chapter a week typically, and I will be a little bit flexible on the grading dates, but you'll see not later than deadlines, and those not later than deadlines are the date after which I will not accept the assignment at all. Over here on the left-hand side, we have the menu bar. The announcements always show up first. Let's look at the course information section that tells you information about the class. It shows the textbook and the class information, and then there's a little set down there below with teacher information about me. Under course documents, the first thing you have is a course syllabus, which you should use the right-click Open in a New Tab method to open, because the first thing you'll have to do, the first assignment, is a syllabus quiz. There's a brief welcome if you don't know me and you want to see my face. There's a little welcome there for you. And then we have this orientation video. The last one I had was 20 minutes, as it shows there, but we'll see how long this one ends up. You can finish this class as quickly as you want. Take your pick. If you'd like to finish it very quickly in 8 weeks or whatever, have at it. Let's go down to skip assignments and go down to the video demos. This is just, oh, I'll have to fix that. It's a list of my videos that I've made from different classes, different purposes. There are no specific videos for the skills in this book, but there are videos for lots of other things. Under Tools, you won't see as many things as I have. You'll have the discussion board. That link will be hidden to you. You'll probably have My Grades and Send Email as the two that you can see. And in Tools, My Grades is where you should be keeping track of your grades. I can't show you the page because I'm the teacher. I don't have any grades. But please do keep track of that. I'll remind you every so often, every few weeks, to look there and be sure that everything looks correct. There's a legend there that shows you the way different grades look when you're looking for them. Let's go back to the assignments section. In the assignments section, you don't see too much here to get started. They're all in folders. You wouldn't necessarily have to do them in this order. I guess I don't mind if you take them out of order, except that you have to do getting started first. And then the individual assignments are in there. If you get through part of Excel by midterm, that will keep you on track to finish by the end of the semester. And I'll keep giving you deadlines and due dates. In the Getting Started folder, we'll start off with our mission statement for the course. And then there's a syllabus quiz that you'll have to do before the rest of your assignments will be unlocked. You should have two windows open in order to do this. You can repeat the syllabus quiz as many times as necessary until you get 13 right out of 15, and that will unlock the syllabus quiz for you. If you've had me before, you've done that. Then we'll have you go down to the discussion board and introduce yourself. And I have a note to you about data files in the class. Instead of typing from scratch, you'll be downloading a lot of pre-existing files. I highly recommend that you use Firefox or Chrome instead of Internet Explorer. If you do use Internet Explorer, you're going to have to do some file extension changes by hand. So I just recommend you not use it. To submit your assignments for grading, just a second here, I'm on the wrong monitor. To submit your assignments for grading, you'll be putting them into Blackboard, submitting via Blackboard. There are instructions there if you wanted to upload or download file. I don't think you need it, but it's there if you want it. And then how to submit assignments for grading. There are instructions there, similar to what I just suggested that you look in Tools My Grades to see. Please check your grades on a regular basis. And then we have the first assignment. The skill standardization assignment is one that has you standardize your skills. It's supposedly a review of 153 exercises, although many students swear they've never seen such a thing before. What you'll be doing is downloading several files and then uploading one final document. You see the green is download, the red is upload. Uploading one assignment for me to grade. That's in the first folder. Then you come back here to the assignment section and you just keep going down through the folders. Let's look at the Word assignments. And you'll see that there's a reminder about how to submit assignments for grading. And then here are files to download listed at the top. Use the right-click Save Link As method, please. And again, green shows you what to download, red shows you what to upload for grading purposes. And you keep going down through and you'll see some blue writing. Blue, or some version of blue, is notes to help you out, things that you might have trouble with or additional information that you might need. And I wasn't consistent with my colors of blue, was I? You'll see lots of colors like that. We'll do a lot of Word and Excel, a lot, because you use those most. and we'll do less of Access and PowerPoint. If you're already scared to death of Access, it's not the same for the 154 class as it was in the 153 class. I don't think it will be as confusing to you, and that's what students have said to me. It's still challenging, but it's a different kind of challenge. And then you didn't think there was more to learn about PowerPoint, did you? But there are a couple of PowerPoint exercises in there for you to do as well. Well, that's basically how you do the class. Start at the top, go to the bottom, do each section in order. I don't suppose you have to do them in order, but I suggest you do all of a software program at the same time so you don't confuse yourself. And be sure to keep track of your tools, my greats. I'm available if you need me. Oh, let me show you one more thing. Wait just a second here. Let's pretend that you're ready to upload this Word Project 4. There are two files that you need to upload. I don't care too much about names of files, except that you keep them quite short, please. You don't have to put your name on them because your name is attached to them when they go into Blackboard. To submit it, you would click on the title bar and then scroll down. Look again to be sure you have what you need. And then below this assignment box, you can tell me something here if you need to. Below that, click Browse My Computer, go to your computer, find the files one at a time, and then upload them. They'll show up in a list here, right below where it says Attach File. It will show a list of the files. Check 3 times. If you have some done, but you're not done submitting everything yet, you can click Save as Draft, and you can come back later to submit more. Once you're done with everything and you don't want to be able to edit anymore or upload anymore, then click Submit, and I will get it for grading. If you have a problem and need me to clear it, send me an email with a subject line of Please Clear, and then tell me which assignment to clear, and I'll get that cleared for you so you can try again. Drop you back an email very quickly to let you know that you have a second opportunity to submit. All right, with that then, if you don't have any questions, which of course you don't because you're sitting over there and I can't hear what you're saying. If you have a question, you can always send me an email, and I'll be quick on the email, real quick, very prompt with email. And if you have any questions, send me an email. Otherwise, I'll see you on Blackboard.